the recording. Hope you guys can see my screen, right? Okay, perfect. So what we have done last time, anyone can recall quickly? Meanwhile, I'll open up my presentation, but what we have done last time in the networking. Right, we was on the networking. Okay, where is my PPT? Yeah. Okay. So we have seen energy, we have seen service endpoint, right? Now after the endpoint, let's understand that firewall. One section, actually, I have covered the firewall also. So quick recap from the last, what we have done: service endpoint, private endpoint. The service endpoint enables my connection rather than going on public internet. It uses the Microsoft backbone, right? And to enable the endpoint, we required both the ends should be enabled. One end will be virtual machine subnet. Another will be that the past resource storage account, or might be SQL service, or might be key vault. Those resources should be enabled as a selected network, and in the selected network we need to define which subnet they need to communicate. So here on the storage account we define the subnet, and on a storage on a subnet side we define that we are enabling for the storage account, right? Both the place we enable, and after enabling that, it's create a private kind of tunnel, Azure Backbone tunnel. So all the communication is happen through the private tunnel. All right. So if we enable selected network, so which stop taking a communication or stop taking a request from any other apart from this mentioned network. So if let's say that I have enabled subnet 1, and so I can communicate from the subnet 1 only. If I try to access from the subnet 2, subnet 3, or any other VNet, it won't able to communicate. Plus, anything which we are trying to communicate from on premises, that also won't work until unless we add those subnet which we want to make it communication possible, and the IP range of on-premises or any other internet world. So that we require to enable it to get access to this protected or our private endpoint resource. Any questions on this part, guys? This is what we already have discussed. No, private endpoint we haven't done. We have done public endpoint or endpoint service. Sure, perfect. No questions. All right. The next thing, which is pretty complicated or not too complicated, I can, and I won't say that it is complicated, but it is something which is pretty tricky. Uh, the tricky part is UDR, user defined routes. All right. So before that, understanding the user defined route, what is routes? You need to understand what is route. Anyone knows what is route? Anyone knows what is route? No? Perfect. No issue. So let's say that this virtual machine needs to talk this virtual machine. Both are the different VNet, both are the different subnet, or this machine which is in the same subnet. So this machine needs to talk this machine also and this machine also, right? So when you talk to this network, this could be, let's say that 110.1 0.0.4. This is the IP, and this will be, let's say that 192.168.0.10. And this IP will be something 10.0.0.100, right? So if I want to communicate this, which is in my same VNet or might be different subnet, doesn't matter, same VNet, and this is a different VNet. If I want to communicate same VNet, what could be strategy? If I want to communicate another VNet, what could be strategy? If it is internet communications, if I want to go on internet, what should be strategy? What exactly strategy means that? Yes, Shravan. It tells that what to what connect, right? How to connect. So what exactly strategy means that? So I have this IP. I can understand my class. I can understand my range. But if I want to communicate a different network, internet, or might be a different IP range, so how do I come to know that which path I should take it? Which path should I take it? Where should I go out? So route is a similar kind of a path, right? This is similar kind of a path. Let's say that you stays in Hyderabad, right? You stays in Hyderabad and you need to go Bangalore. Just a minute, guys. All right. So let's say that I want to go, I stays in a Bangalore. I need to go. I stays in a Hyderabad. I need to go Bangalore. So what could be a path for that? What could be path, right? So let me go here. I'll say that map, and I'll say that Hyderabad. All right. I need to take a path for Hyderabad to Bangalore, Karnataka. All right. So can you see that there could be multiple path? This is a fastest route. They are saying the other way can be like I can go from uh, Nilgiri forest. I can go from the Nilgiri forest, or I can go from this network. I'll take this path and this path, or might be I can take it from Gulbarga to Bellary, from the Bellary to might be something kind of Bangalore. This is path also I can take it. Or might be I can take it a path like Vijaypura. I'll go to Vijaypura and then goes to this Bangalore. So this could be multiple path can be possible, or which is right now it's showing the only one path. Let me show you that Mumbai to Pune. That thing that can show you that two paths. Mumbai to, yeah. Can you see that Mumbai to Bangalore? There could be multiple path. Right? In the Mumbai to Bangalore, you can find out there will be multiple paths. This could be one path. Another path could be this is from here, Sholapur. This is going to be Gulbarga path. So it could be multiple path, right? That is called routes in IT world. All right. And in the routes, there is one more thing is called gateway, right? Gateway is that from where I should go. This will be my door to go that specific path. That should be my door to go to specific path. So let's say that I want to go from Bangalore to Mumbai. I will take out my gateway. This will be my gateway, right? Or might be I can take out this gateway, right? This could be my gateway. So gateway is that where I'm going out. So that is called a gateway. There is another word terms we generally use called default gateway, right? What could be default gateway? So if I have not specified the specific door for the any communication, any route, any path, right? If I have not defined the specific gateway for any specific path, and I'll say that I want to go internet or any other communication, there will be a always defined road or defined outdoor that is called my default gateway, default door. I can simply say that, right? So just to take an example, let's say that this is my room, right? In the room, there is four doors. This is door one. There is another door two, right? This could be door three. This could be door four, right? And you are standing here right now, and I'll say that you need to go on bedroom, right? So I have to say that if you're going to bedroom, take out a left-handed rule, left-hand door. So you will take out the left-handed door and go to bedroom. So this is I'm showing that path. You need to go the path, and I'm defining that your will be gate will be this for you. Then I'll say that go to bathroom. Then I'll say that while going to bathroom, you should take a right door. So this is our right door where I can have my bathroom, right? And apart from that, I say that I have two another door. I say that go out to playground. I haven't defined any door. I haven't defined any door. That time I'll be definitely go with my default route. So this will take me to ground. All right. And I say that go to bazaar. I have not defined the door for that. Gateway defined. So I'll be going to always from there. I'll say that go to another bedroom, bedroom two. I have not defined any road. So I'll go from the bedroom two from here. Right. This will be my bedroom two. I'll say that go to hall. I'm not defining any door, any gateway. So that's mean that time always I'll take my default gateway, right? If I specifically define that I need to go to bedroom from the this gate, so then only you define the gate. If you want to go bathroom, go this take a this door. That will do take a gateway, right? So this is a path which is called a route. How to travel, how to go that. There could be, let's say that this virtual machine wants to communicate this machine. There could be multiple routers in between, right? There could be multiple routers. Let me clear this screen first. So that could be multiple router. This is one router, this router, right? And this is connected to this is connected to this, and this is connected to this, and this is finally connected. If you see that, I want to say that, okay, I want to go this virtual machine. I'll say that shortest route will be my this router, then this machine. This is shortest route. But I say that don't take this route, take the longest route because I don't want to choke this traffic. This is something important traffic I want to pass it through. So I'll say that go to this router, then this router, then this router, then go to this machine. I don't want to, or let's say that this the combination between this route is very less, or might be that bandwidth is less. Here bandwidth is less. So here I have a more bandwidth, more bandwidth. So I can, although this is a shortest route, but this is having a more bandwidth. So I don't want to choke this line. So that scenario, yep, that's called hops. Right, you are right, Shravan. This is called hops, right? This is called hops. So we can take a multiple hops, right? But the combination of hops is called routes. How do you want to take it out, right? And I can be possible that multiple door will be there. I will choose this road to define it. That is called a gateway. If I don't define it, it will go to the default gateway, right? So this is what we call it hops, routes, and gateways. Any questions, guys, here on the route? What is route? What is gateway? What is default gateway? Any questions here? If you don't understand, let me know because the next concept is totally depend on this. Perfect, perfect. So Where is my next service which we need to understand that called NVA or a virtual appliance. What is virtual appliance or network virtual appliance means that those are the virtual machine. They perform specific function related to network, right? Like they could be firewall. Those will be virtual machine, but those could be a firewall. Those could be IDS, IPS, or web application firewall, or they could be a router. They could be VPN gateways. They could be load balancer, right? Application delivery control, a WAN optimizer, anything which perform related to network stuff. Generally, if you see that firewall in on-premises, firewall in on-premises, those are the devices, physical devices, looks like this. Those are the firewall devices, looks like this on-premises. So what they have what they have inside, they have some special code written in it, right? They have a special code written in it. So I'll say that this is my firewall, right? Physical firewall on-premises office. What is consist of the special code, special software, right? Special software which work to protect my environment, protection of my network, right? This is called a firewall. This is my firewall. Oh, not project, protect. Right? This will be protect. Whatever, you guys understand that. So I'll just not write it again. All right. Apart from that, what it have some to protecting and running the software, what we required to running a software, what we required. We required CPU, definitely. Why we required CPU? Because software, there's a code, right? So we need to run the code. So what we required? CPU. Then to running a code, definitely we required RAM. And storing a code, what we required? A disk. To storing a configuration required, we required a disk, right? So three items is definitely there. What we have? We have CPU, RAM, and disk. And finally, to attach on network, we required NIC card, right? NIC card could be possibly one NIC card, or it could be possible multiple NIC card, right? So if you see just device, this is a device, you can see that there's a multiple NIC card adapters, right? This could be multiple adapters. This is firewall. So can't we see this, can't we have a virtual machine in Azure? Yes, we can have virtual machine in Azure. Does virtual machine in Azure have the CPU? Yes, it have. Does we have a RAM? Yes, we have. Does we have disk? Yes, we have disk. Can I attach multiple NIC cards? Yes, we can apply now multiple NIC cards. So can I install those firewall software which protect my network? Can I install on virtual machine? Yes, you can do that. So those kind of virtual machine is called NVA, Network Virtual Appliances. This is physical appliances. This is virtual appliances. Make sense, guys? Any questions so far? Any questions, guys? Okay, no questions. Perfect. Just give me 1 second. All right. So I can have the firewall in terms of virtual machine. So I can act as a firewall. So this is called network virtual appliances. In our presentation, that is what is why NVA is required. So we want to make our Azure environment, Azure infrastructure looks like a similar to on-premises. So we have on-premises physical firewall to protect our network. We have a physical load balancer to distribute the workloads. So I want to achieve the same on Azure. I want to achieve the same on Azure. So I'll be using NVA, Network Virtual Appliances. Where I can find out the NVAs? I can find out the NVAs in my Azure Marketplace. Market.azure Marketplace. Right? This is a marketplace. I can simply search here that firewall. What kind of firewall? I want to see that. So you will find out that firewall assistant, firewall by Microsoft, firewall by Untangle firewall, NG firewall. There is Sophos firewall is there. There could be Palo Alto. There could be FortiGate. There could be Cisco firewalls. Right? Those are FortiGate's firewalls. There could be a Qualys firewall. Right? Then there's a plenty of firewalls available. Cisco firewall, you can see that. There is a Checkpoint firewall. There's a Barracuda firewall. So there's a plenty of firewalls is available in Azure Marketplace. What you need to do that you have to just select, let's say that I want to take this firewall. What is that? I'll just not search from here. I'll just take it for name. Okay, copy the FortiGate name, test drive. Okay, I got sign in. Now again, click on test drive. Okay, why it's collecting all the details? Because sales team needs to talk to me. If I after trials, this is test drive. So tell sales team need to talk that you have tried out our application. How do you feel that? Can you let us know? Those kind of things. Okay. All right. Let it be deploy. I'll go to yes. Your test drive will be ready. And this is what I have for test drive. Right. This is what it has been deployed on my FortiGate firewall. Let it be. I just don't want to see the browser. Let it be. I just go to portal. I'll click on firewall. I'll look for firewall. Yeah. So I can find out Azure firewall itself, or I can go for the FortiGate firewall here. Right. And when I click here, that create, so it will going to create a new virtual machine, VM based firewall. So it is similar to normal virtual machine, asking the details, right? Where you want to deploy, east, west, west. What could be name of instance? Let's say that demo. What is a type of license you want to use it? I'll say that bring your own license. Bring BOIL means that bring your own license. If I have on-premises license, I want to use the same license. So I can say that bring your own license. What could be administrative username and password? I'll say this is admin. Password will be my password. All right. Now network, I can use which network I want to deploy. If I have already network, there will be two subnets. They will going to create a two subnets, and each subnet will have one NIC cards. So this will be two subnets. This will be virtual machine size. Based on the virtual machine size, I required specific license, right? Now I'll go and say that I want to deploy this machine. Okay. So I'll not deploy this network. I will not deploy to this network, but this virtual appliance. But I just want to show you that how we can deploy. Any questions on NVA? Any questions, guys? No question. Sharon, Ravindra, Mahesh. Perfect. No questions. All right. Now let's understand UDR. What is UDR? What is user-defined routes? So why we required a firewall? To secure our environment, right? To secure our environment. So let's say that I have one environment. Where is my cursor? Is it background noise is there, guys? Lot of background noise. Can you hear me properly, right? Perfect, perfect. All right. So let's say that I have a network. This is one network. This is another network. And this is another network. I need to, I have to deploy this virtual machine here. And I need to deploy this virtual machine here. And there will be another virtual machine here. Let's keep it this way. Right. I have, this is called, I can say that this network is called hub network. This is called spoke 1. This is my spoke 2. Right. This is virtual machine. I have it here. This is a hub network I have. I have created VNet peering. This is VNet peering has been done. Now another VNet peering I have done this. Right. Can I communicate this machine? Let's say that this name is demo 1 and demo 2. This is demo 1, demo 2, and this is my demo 3. Can I communicate from demo 1 to vice versa? Let's say that I'll say that this way. Can I communicate demo 1 to demo 2? Can I communicate? Will it possible? Okay. All right. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'll call you. I'll back in 1 minute. I know there's some urgent call I need to do. 1 minute. I'll call you back. I'll connect you. Just you can take a break for 1 minute, guys. Just for 1 minute. Thank you. Hey guys, sorry. Okay, so my question was, are you there, guys? Can I continue? Hey guys, can you hear me? Are you there, all of you? Can I continue? Hello, 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 hello. Ravinder is there. Mahesh, Shravan, are you there, guys? Mahesh, Shravan. Okay, Mahesh, let's wait 1 minute for the Mahesh. Mahesh might be taken a bio break, so he will be just back. So Mahesh, if you are back, just let us know. Okay, perfect, perfect. Mahesh also back. So what I'm saying that, can I communicate this machine? This is my diagram. This is a diagram. I don't need to do anything apart from that. This is a VNet pairing. This is a VNet pairing between hub. This is a pairing here, another pairing here, right? So I have pairing, which is hub to hub to. I have a pairing hub to spoke one or hub to spoke two. I have this pairing done. Now I want to what I want to test it out. I want to test it out this. Is it possible or not possible? Will it possible, guys? From demo 1 to demo 2, will it possible? How come it possible? I don't have the spoke to spoke pairing. What do you think? So can you say that a, hub equal to, so there is no pairing, right? Spoke 1 and spoke 2 don't have a pairing. This is a pairing between spoke 1 to hub and spoke 2 to hub. Will it possible? So can you say that this one, that I have spoke 1 communicate with spoke 2 hub, and this hub can speak to spoke 2. So this is, sorry. So this is what I already have. So can I communicate from here to here because of hub network? This is common connectivity. Will it be possible? Okay, Shravan. What is Mahesh call and Ravinder call? What do you guys says? No, this cannot be possible. This, since it is there, so it won't be possible. Why it won't be possible? Because Azure have not designed like that. Azure clearly define is his document. They call it transit. Transit communication by pairing doesn't work. Does not work. Right. Transit pairing, transit communication by pairing doesn't work. They have already defined. So you should make sure that if you come across like this network, and someone say that, hey, I have want to communicate from demo 1 to demo 2, will it going to work? You definitely say that it won't work if you are trying to communicate through the only pairing. But there is workaround. There is workaround. So let's say this is a firewall, right? This is a firewall. I want to make sure all the communication within my network, they should go to firewall first and from the firewall they should go to any virtual machine. So what I can do that, since it's a hub network, I'll send my traffic from demo 2 to the firewall and ask firewall to send my traffic to demo 1. Will it work? Yes, this kind of method will work. This is called IP forwarding. IP forwarding. This technology is called IP forwarding, or you can simply say that communication forwarding. Right? Communication forwarding. So there is a two different simple concept. If you have just peering, it won't work. But if you send a traffic through the some other virtual machine, so what is happening that my traffic get landed on firewall first, then firewall send the traffic to my this machine. So this kind of traffic is called forwarding traffic, right? Forwarding, IP forwarding or communication forwarding. This will work. Why? Because this machine is helping us to send the traffic from this network to this network, and we already have communication here, already have a peering here. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? All right. Now, how do we say that? If I want to say, generally what we have in the packets, right? Generally we have a packets. What we have a packet source and destination. So generally in the traffic packets, what we have source destination. So we have a source demo 1 and destination demo 2. How do we say that? How do we say that go to firewall first? How do we say that to go to firewall first? So there is a technology or there is a term called UDR. UDR come in picture, right? There is a term we use a UDR to mention that firewall. Simple example, I'll just go back to my map. Where is my map? All right. So this is a path where I can say that Mumbai to Bangalore, this is a path, straight path. But I says that don't go to straight path, go to via Sholapur, right? So what I do that, I add a point between. I'll say that go to Sholapur first, right? Now the traffic will be goes to first Sholapur, from the Sholapur is goes to Bangalore. This is I'm defining a route. I'm defining a route. It is not allowing virtual machine to take your own routes. I'm defining a routes. So this kind of a mechanism is called UDR, user defined routes. Make sense, guys? So what I'll do that, I'll be sending a traffic from demo 1 to demo 2, but I'll be sending, I'll keeping one UDR in between. I'll be keeping a UDR. So what UDR will do that, UDR will send this traffic from this to this, and there will be some firewall there. Firewall will be there. Is it clear, guys? Any confusion on UDR? Why we use UDR? Any confusion here? Today's lecture is too important. You have to watch it again because there's a lot of concept I'm covering right now. Perfect, Mahesh. No confusion. All right. So how the UDR works? So let me deploy three network. I'll be deploying a three network. Let me see that what I have in my subscription, or might we can do the demo tomorrow. Okay. Okay. There's a plenty of things is there. I just don't want those stuff. Because deployment and peering and I need to kind of firewall I need to create it. That is takes little time, but it's okay. I'll just try to do it right away. If it takes time, I'll show you tomorrow. So I am creating a new virtual machine. This virtual machine, I'll say that demo one network, demo one RG, and machine name I'll keep it demo one, and I'll keeping one a Linux Windows virtual machine doesn't matter. I'll keeping a size. I'll keep it this InvestUS 2. Okay, I'll just keep it a size for let's say that B2MS 2 core 8 GB RAM sysadmin. All right. Here I'm defining my first network. I'll say that demo1 VNet. The IP range will be /24. Right. So this is what 10.0.1.0 and subnet will be, let's say that subnet hyphen demo1. Right. And I'll keep it the IP range 10.0.1.0.0/24. Doesn't matter. I'll just keep it 27. So in future, if we want to do something, we can find out. Right. So I'll just keep it NSG none as of now. And I'll be anything is pending. Yep. No. I'll create a virtual machine. This is I deploy in InvestUS 2. I'll deploy another virtual machine. So right now I'll keep it in this one as a InvestUS 2. Create. All right, let it create. I'll go for the virtual machine 2. That will be demo 2. Demo 2 hyphen RG. And I'll just keep it demo 2. And I'll keep it this one is Central US, different region. All right, keep it a standard disk. Here I'm creating a new network, demo 2 RG-VNet. I'll just keep it at 24. And this will be subnet hyphen demo 2. And IP range, I can keep it this one. This is not 1.0, this is something different IP range, right? And still if it's the same doesn't matter because we know that we will not able to do the peering, but also there will be problem with the what do we say that peering all and the communication will be having problem. So I don't want a public IP also. Here I don't want a public IP at all because I want to take it from the demo 1 connectivity. Or let me keep it a public IP itself. So I wanted to disable firewall. Okay, let it be. So what I have done, guys, I have created this spoke in central US. Now, what I'll do that this network I will can keep it in something called Europe or UK region. Let me see that which region is I can deploy. This is I called hub network, hub RG, right? And this virtual machine name I'll keep it firewall. I'll rename it to firewall RG. And I'll keep it. This one is called Ubuntu. West Europe, okay. West UK size is not available. I knew that that could be a problem. UK South, yes, South UK having this size. I think, yep, I can have it. I'll create a username password, Linux one. I'll keep it, let keep it public IP, no NSG. Uh, Network also fit pretty good. It's okay. That is could be a subnet. Network is good. 2.0. Now this will be get deployed soon. Now what I'll do that I'll create a UDR. UDR. So UDR is called route table in Azure. All right. I'll create a one route table. I'll say that I'll just keep it this one in RG2, and I think where we have taken up this one, UK East, right? UK East, and this is West US. So I'll just say that our demo RG1 is West US2, right? And the route table name is that demo 1 to demo 2, right? I just wanted to have this communication. Route table, I'm just creating a route table. It is a plain route table. Nothing is there. Just name has been created for route table. There is no rule has been defined so far. Now let's see that virtual machine should be get deployed. UK South. Okay, not UK West. I just mentioning that because I should not have the confusion here. Mm, UK South. And this is West US2, right? Yes, yes. Taking pretty time to get it done. Okay, this virtual machine is, I believe, ready so far. Now I have just deployed three VNets, three virtual machine, right? So I'll go to VNets, virtual network, and do the peering. I'll be do the peering from this network to this network, then this network to this network, just like our diagram. We call it, this is called firewall VNet, firewall VNet, and this is called demo 1 VNet. And then this is a demo 2 VNet, right? So I'm quickly doing that. I'm going to firewall first because I want to do the VNet peering from the here to both the place. So I'll do that peering, add the peering. I'll just say that firewall to demo 1. Here demo 1 to firewall. Now what I'll do that I'll select the network demo 1 and add the firewall, add the rule. I also do the second rule, which is firewall to demo 2, and this will be demo 2 to firewall. And here I'll choose that network is demo 2, right? This has been done. One more thing I need to do on virtual machine, is which is forwarding my traffic, This machine need to do forward the traffic. I need to enable this virtual machine forwarder. What I have to do, I have to enable the forwarder of this machine. So I'll go on virtual machine network. In the network, I'll go to network card and I'll click on IP config. I can see here there is called IP forwarding setting. By default, it is disabled. I'll just enable it. I'll just save it. Because of that, it will restart my virtual machine. It will restart my virtual machine. So what I have done, guys, quickly, I have deployed three VNets. Then I have done two pairings between firewall to demo 1 and firewall to demo 2. And if you do the pairing, it is also get it done for vice versa, right? It isn't required to do vice versa. It will automatically get it done. I believe you have done this practice, right? Then I have created one UDR. Ideally, I should create a two UDR, but I have just now, to example, I have created one UDR, which I'm going to apply UDR on demo 1 network, demo 1 VNet. Why I'm going to apply the demo VNets and subnet? Because from here, I want to send a traffic, right? This is what I want to have it. From here, I want to send a traffic via firewall, right? And what else I have done, firewall VM, that I enable the IP forwarding. I have enabled IP forwarding, right? Let me clear it out, all those garbage. This is what we want to achieve it. Perfect. Now, IP forwarding, I believe it should be enabled. Let me refresh the page. All three virtual machine is running. Now I need to configure this firewall. It is just like a normal virtual machine. I need to configure it, right? So what I'll do that, I'll just go on putty, take a remote connection of this machine, sysadmin, Okay, now log into machine, become a root super admin, and I need to disable the IP forwarding. I need to enable the IP forwarding inside also. So I believe that I remember vi slash etc sysconfig systemctl dot conf, and I need to do the changes here in IP forwarding. This is what I need to do. IP forwarding, I've just enable it. And if I want to, I'll just take another reboot of machine so it will get impacted. So generally you don't need to do this one. This is just for the practice and demo. In your company, the firewall will be taken care by firewall team. You don't need to worry on that part. So I'll just reboot the machine. Meanwhile, I'll just check if there any energy is there. So I'll enable the energy communications. I believe I have not keep energy intentionally, so I can reduce the steps. So there is no energy here also. There is no energy here also. No, there is no energy. Perfect. I'll go on another port. I'll take a tab of portal. I'll go to UDR. I'll open the UDR. I just want to keep it this here so I can see the IPs. I'll take a UDR route table which I have created. I'll add a rule there. I want to make that communication happen from. I can take create two rules also that I'll just take add a rules. I'll add a rule called route. I'll add a route. I'll say that demo 1 to demo 2. This is what I want to have a routes and what could be destination IP. So destination IP will be my this IP entire IP range. I just wanted to give it a destination IP range. I believe that this is demo 2, right? This is demo 2 VNet, yes. So I want to give entire IP range and I'll say that whenever anyone wants to reach this IP, anyone who wants to reach this IP range, they need to go virtual appliances. Okay, what is a virtual appliance IP? So that I need to provide virtual machine IP, firewall IP. What is my firewall IP? I can find out this is my firewall IP. So this firewall will do the forwarding job. I'll have created one rule. Another rule, I want to create it from demo 2 to demo 1, right? So what is demo 2? What will be my destination here? Let me, what is my destination? Where is my VNet? I want to go from demo 2 to this network, right? This will be my destination from demo 2 machine. And I want to send the first firewall. Firewall will be my 10.0.2.4. I believe this is what IP I have or any other IP. I'll just check it out. No, IP is wrong. Right. These two rules I have been created. I have defined only destinations. What about the source? The source you can define it here. You have to click on subnet and you want to select the route. And now there's a one challenge you can see that. I can see only demo 1. So second rule is not beneficial. Why it is not beneficial? Because this route table I have created in a different region. So it should be in the same region. So this route table for reaching out this network won't work. That is useless. but this will work. From demo 1 to demo 2, I can reach it out. All right, let's hope I'll take a RDP of my machine, public IP. Now go to MSTSC, remote desktop, provide IP. This is pretty easy. I can take a remote desktop, right? There will be no challenge. Yep, Ravindra. Sorry, I cannot. I cannot help you guys on screen stucking because it's not from my side. Is it with Mahesh? Mahesh, is it with you and Sharon with you also? No. Uh, Ravindra, you have to increase your network bandwidth. Try to watch the recording so you will find out all the steps. All right, what is happening right now? I am doing right now here. I am let me stop presenting and share it again so you can, if there's a problem, you can see it. I believe this time you should see that screen, Ravindra. All right, what I'll do that, I'll take a RDP inside. I believe that this should be work because route table has been applied. So I'll just go with my remote desktop connection and provide demo 1, demo 2 public IP. Since we know that there is no communication between this direct communication, we are trying to send it through the firewall. Let's see that it will work or not. I'm trying to take a remote desktop and it is trying to go to firewall first. From the firewall, it is trying to reach my network. And I believe it is going to fail. The one of a reason is that, yep, it is not available. One of a reason is that my firewall is not ready. So I need to do the ready firewall. What I'll do that, I'll make it connect. On the firewall, I connect to firewall and system admin. Now I'm going to take a remote connection, root, uh, how to disable. UDF something kind of is there which I want to look for. Yes, it should be active. Inactive. Wow. Still it is not allowing. Should not take such a time. Alright, let's troubleshoot what is happening here. I'll go first VNets, see that peering is there or not. Yes, I have peering. In the peering, I have allowed forwarded traffic. Yes, it's allowed forwarded traffic. Now, same thing on other network side, it's allowed forward traffic. Here in this VNet, I'll go to peering, see that forward traffic. Yes, it's allowed. Quickly troubleshoot it. Alright, this is also allowed. Now go to UDR or might be firewall. This is something like which I'm missing out. I want to see that system IP forwarding status. IP forwarding Linux Ubuntu. It is already enabled. So why it is not taking IP forwarding? I'll do one thing. I'll close this firewall here also. Where is firewall? This one. Profile recommended off. This is off. Domain also off. Let me apply the changes. Let's see that all should be off now. Right. This is we have done off. And another virtual machine. Give 1 minute, guys. If we try it out, if doesn't work, then I'll troubleshoot myself. I'll not waste your time. Ideally, it should work. Let's see that after closing firewall. It is a problem with the firewall only, nothing apart from that. So, or might be we have to configure real firewall. Okay, I'm connecting to another virtual machine to just to close the firewall. Demo 2, I'm connecting to just to close the firewall or just to disable a Windows firewall. So we can connect through our virtual machine. And meanwhile, I'll just need to, this is enabled. I am pretty good. And okay, let's see that firewall. Alright, I can disable this one. Let's try it out. No, it is not working. If it's taking too much time, it won't work. Yes. Now look for the UDR. What is the problem with the UDR? Okay. I'll go here in the VNet, look for the source. Source is my this network. Okay. Destination is my this network, which is perfectly fine. And this is my firewall IP, which is also good. Effective routes, if I can see that effective routes, what should be effective routes? Let it load effective routes for subnet 1. Right. So this is what effective routes looks like. If anyone wants to go, I want to go this network, right? From 0.0.0/24. So if I want to go 1.1, it will go through the virtual network. If I go on to 0.0, it will go through the internet. Then it is none, none, none. Global pairing, 0.0 virtual appliances. This is what we are right place. So which means that I have to configure firewall. So this is, you can see that this all are default routes. This is only which is a user defined routes. So this is my destination IP. I have to go to this route first to reach out the network. This is called effective routes. And this is a subnet for implementation. This will be scope source and this will be my destination. Okay, everything is good. Last one try, I believe that should work now. What I'll do that, I'll create energy. We haven't created energy. So I'll create intentionally energy. One try, just one try. This won't take time. Firewall. And this is UK South. Perfect. And I'll create one more energy for demo. And this is called demo 1. Demo 1. Okay, this got deployed. Let me go to attach to subnet level. And inbound rules, I'll just keep it 3389. I'll just keep it all port open. All allowed. Right. If it doesn't work, then we have to look for the Linux machine configuration, something which we have missed out in the Linux machine, because it is not allowing to forward the traffic. IP table hyphen L. Is it IP table on? Or I can just simply stop system CTL status IP table. Okay, let's try it out. What happened to this? All communication demo table 1 UDR. Perfect. This rule is perfectly fine. No, it's not working. It's not working. It should not take such a time. All right, just try to find out what could be a problem over here. But this is how it works, which we have written here. That is how it works. So I need to configure proper firewall. This is not forwarding my traffic. Something might be I have missed out here in the IP forward. Okay, this is what I have not seen. Might be I have already done, but still I just want to re-verify IP forwarding got effective or not. Yes, it's enabled. Still, it's not forwarding my traffic. Okay, so yep. So guys, let me try it out and I'll just see that why it's not working and I'll show it tomorrow if anything which I need to configure. Apart from that, what I have done might be something in Linux machine. Or rather than taking a Windows machine, I'll just take a uh, Windows machine, Linux machine, right? Any questions on this diagram? I know that their demonstration doesn't work, but we'll try it out to show you that one. Any questions, Mahesh, Ravindra? Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Ravindra, whatever you said, I haven't understand. Can you write it down? Okay. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Welcome. Take care, guys. Perfect. I'll show you demo tomorrow again, once again. I'll not deleting those machines. I just might be delete this Linux machine. There is no Azure difference. Azure we have perfectly deployed. What I have doubt is I have just doubt on this firewall machine. I have to look for that I can configure for forwarding a traffic inside the virtual machine, or I can simply literally deploy new firewall, right? That I also can try it out. Okay, okay. We'll connect tomorrow and we'll do the demonstration tomorrow same, and we'll try to understand the same concept. Okay, guys. See you on tomorrow same time, 3:30.